What's going on, YouTube gang? It's Mellow DFS coming to you live and direct, here to give you my favorite plays for today's 6-game main slate. Today is the 23rd of February. Hope everybody's having an amazing Sunday. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe if you're new for the channel, and I appreciate the love. Press that bell icon so you always stay notified for new videos. Let's jump right into it, y'all. Going with the point guard slot for today. Definitely want to look into Chris Paul going against San Antonio here. 7,500 on FanDuel, but looking at 8,300 on DraftKings. Still like this play here, but more so I like this play on FanDuel. Just a great price tag, a 36.6 projection play. Going against San Antonio, he had a 48 last game, 38, 31, 33. So he has a great floor around 30, 35 fantasy point game. So great spot, knowing that it could be potential upside here in this game with a 222 implied total here. So it's a good spot here, more so on FanDuel for Chris Paul. But if you want to go for a savings play, I suggest going down to like a Kobe White. All right, now 4,500 on FanDuel, but looking at 52 on DraftKings for 229.5 implied total. Also, he gets a bump of usage. You know, they're real depleted. You know, we have Hutchinson out, we have Cornette out. You know, Wendell Carter out. And we got a lot of guys out in Chicago. So, you know, him and Saturansky, and we have Zach LaVine. They're in great spots to get bumping usage. So Kobe White doing well, man. He also balled out, had a 42 last game against Washington. So he shows much upside, y'all. So it's a good space, good play, and also a good pace for Chicago. 99.4 to Washington's 102.7. So it's a great spot overall for Kobe White. And also you want to go to Saturansky. You know, he had a dud against the Phoenix Suns, but he still had a good overall floor against Washington, as he had 231 fantasy point games and a 34. So that's good upside. And even though he had that 6 fantasy point game against Suns, he showed upside with 32, 31 in the last 3 games. So you can actually plug both guys in. They're in good spots regardless with this fast-paced game against Washington. Also, you got news with even with Minnesota. You also want to look into that. Knowing that we have D'Angelo Russell out, so you still have a guy like McLaughlin. McLaughlin is definitely a good play. He's 4,000 on FanDuel, 43 on DraftKings. This is a great spot overall when he gets the minutes. Great guy to definitely target, you know, especially, you know, he had that 36 minutes, he had 45 against Clippers, 31 minutes against the Hawks, he had 35.7. So once he get minutes, y'all, he's a fantasy point monster. So it's a good spot for him at the 4K range. He can give you that 30 plus here for potential upside, but it is a lower pace game as he's going against Denver. You know, they were 97.5, so it's a significant, you know, negative pace here. So keep that in mind, but still a good spot, knowing that, you know, without Towns in the mix either. So it's a potential upside for these guys, even for like, who else we have? We have Malik Beasley, those guys. All right, let's go to our shooting guards. Like I said before, Zach LaVine, great spot here, knowing that they're going to need him to definitely keep this game close. He has a 40.5 projection play, and he's cheaper on DraftKings, so you're looking about, I think he's 9,100 on DraftKings. Still a great spot overall. He had a 59 fantasy point game last game against Washington, 49 in the last 2 against Washington, so it's a great play here. He even had 59, 48 in the last 4 games, so good spot for him if you want to target that spot for today. Of course, you got Chris McCollum. Now I like this price tag more so on FanDuel, 7K, 35.2 projection play going against Detroit here. You know, knowing that Dame is still out, he's in a good spot here, getting a bump in usage with Carmelo Anthony. So he had that 44 fantasy point game last game without Dame, so still a good spot here on DraftKings, on FanDuel, but he is 84 on DraftKings. For me, that's more of no upside. It's more of a cash play in my opinion, but upside is on FanDuel at 7K. So it's a good spot here to definitely target. Like I said before, Malik Beasley's in a great play at 5,200 on FanDuel, but he is 58 on DraftKings. Still a good spot here going against his former team with Denver, so you know the narrative's still there. Yeah, 34, 38, 22, 43 in the last 4 games. So with this price tag, knowing he give you that 35 plus in this spot here is great upside overall. So you can go there as well. All right, let's go to our small forwards. All right, going to the small forward side of things. Want to go down for some savings. Going back here to the well with Carmelo Anthony. He had that 32 fantasy point game last game without Dame with the bumper usage, and also he's 5K still. So he was 49 last game, so he's 5K this time around with a 5.6 value play. Great spot here. 56 on DraftKings for overall. Got a great floor. 33, 35, 34 in the last 3 against Detroit. And knowing that he gets the usage bump without Dame, another great spot for him today. So something you want to target in this play for today. Another guy I can also look into. I like Danilo Gallinari at 5,800. He's usually around the 6K range, but on FanDuel, he's 58 with 30.9 projection play. Great spot here. I just like OKC and the San Antonio slate regardless. Great play. So even he's 63 on DraftKings. To me, it's not that much upside, but 58 on FanDuel. Sign me up here. You see 31, 21, 40, 33. Just like the price tag overall. He's done well in the last 5. He's real consistent around that 30 fantasy point floor. So 5,800, sign me up knowing his potential upside around 30, even to 40 fantasy point game. All right, so that's something I like there. See, I see some more upside. Let's go to our next spot, power forwards. All right, going power forwards, and one of the guys I definitely love is LaMarcus Aldridge, 7,600, 75 on DraftKings. Sign me up here. Great spot, 38.8 projection play, balling out, and he has great upside against OKC. 50, 43, 58, 47, 35. Great floor, great play overall, my guy, for today against OKC. Great spot. Definitely sign me up with LaMarcus Aldridge here. Also, another guy you can look into is Rui Hachimura, 5,500, 53 on DraftKings. Still a great spot here, knowing that Chicago's 29th overall against power forwards, and he had a 39 fantasy point last game. He had a 36 last game as well, so shows much upside here with this price tag even on FanDuel and DraftKings. So love those 2 spots. Got Eric Pascal in another good spot here, 4,200 on FanDuel, 44 on DraftKings. Another great play here. We got to look into if Marquise Chris is going to be playing or not. Right now we know that Draymond's out, so they're real depleted as well. I mean, you got Kevin Looney back in the mix, but another good spot here with 239 implied total here. So good spot here. Even had a 40 fantasy point game his first game around. So something you want to consider here if he gets the minutes. With Chris out, this could be a potential great play with upside if Chris is out. But nonetheless, good spot for him as cheap value play. Let's go to our center spot. Of course, you got Hassan Whiteside in the mix. So great play, 43.9 projection play, 9,700 on DraftKings, 9K on FanDuel. Great spot here going against Detroit. No one to really stop him here. Yeah, 30, 46 in the last 2 against Detroit. Great spot. No, there's no Dame. He had that 52 fantasy point game without him last game around. So still a good spot here. You know, you still got Christian Wood in there. I just still see it still would be a good spot. He could get that 45 plus here in this matchup. Another guy I can look into is Steven Adams, balling out. I think it was against Boston. I mean, he really surprised me. Oh no, it wasn't. I'm sorry about that. He did play Boston, but he played the Nuggets. 60 fantasy point game against the Nuggets is real outstanding in the spot. Now going against a better matchup, going against San Antonio, he shows upside. He has a great floor against them. 36, 31 in the last 2. He even had a 40 in his last 4 games against San Antonio. So it was a great play, even though this price tag, 6,300, knowing they can get that 30, 35 plus in this play, something you can look into if you want to save into the center spot. But something I like there. I like Washington, but knowing that Thomas Bryant is back in the mix, sharing the minutes with Mahimi, definitely hinders his upside. So I mean, he had 30 minutes 2 games ago, but now when he had the last game, 16 minutes sharing with him, and then you got Wagner. So you got 3 guys in the front court that is really not much upside if they all going to be good to go. So I'm not really looking into that end, so more so I'm looking to Steven Adams and Hassan Whiteside in the center spot, and that's what I'm looking at so far for today. Y'all like the plays, give a thumbs up. If you have any questions or concerns, comment below. Also, using Draft Dashboard tools, you want access to my player pool to make quality lineups. Click the link in the description and sign up. Once you sign up, you get access to the NBA cheat sheet to give you the best plays of the slate, 24/7 live data. Also, sleepers and your studs. Click on the watch players, access to your player pool, and you'll see why. Watch Melo's DFS picks button up top. Click that button for either DraftKings or FanDuel, y'all. So I love y'all. Y'all collect that bag for today. It's Melo DFS, and y'all stay blessed. See y'all in the next video.